Direct News TV. May 13, 2024. Israel's war on Gaza live, Enclave's health system collapsing. Israeli forces order medical staff at Rafah's Kuwaiti hospital to evacuate as Gaza's health ministry warns that the health system could collapse across the strip in a few hours. Fierce clashes in Jabalia in North Gaza as Israel sends troops and tanks back into the area. The ground assault follows a night of intense air raids in the area. Satellite images show large displacement from Rafah to Khan Yunis, Deir el-Balah. Satellite imagery taken between April 3 and May 8 has shown a decrease in the number of tents of displaced people in the city of Rafah and an increase in Khan Yunis and Deir el-Balah in light of Israel's expansion of military operations. The following photos reveal a large case of displacement from the Shabura area in the center of Rafah. In images taken on April 24, hundreds of tents sheltering displaced people are congregated in the extended area in Rafah, while images on May 5 reveal a drastic decrease in the number of tents of displaced people, meaning they have moved elsewhere during this period. The images also showed a noticeable increase in different areas of Deir el-Balah, mainly in the west and south of the governorate, in addition to the appearance of a number of tents in the new market area in Nussi Irad. Global Anti-Apartheid Conference condemns Israel's settler colonialism, genocide. South Africa has hosted a global anti-apartheid conference for Palestine aimed at highlighting the ongoing Israeli war on Gaza and the illegal Israeli settlers' colonialism, among other issues. The delegates from more than 24 countries have now issued a statement in which they state they are outraged by a century of colonialism, 75 years of ongoing Nakba, 75 years of Israeli genocide, colonialism, and apartheid. We have witnessed 7 months of ongoing genocide. The world has watched Israel brutally bombard Gaza from land, sea, and air, turning it into an extermination camp, the statement read. Israel has destroyed the conditions for life of Gaza's people, including medical care, nutrition, education, infrastructure. Just as the global anti-apartheid movement did not make concessions to the apartheid South African state until the complete dismantling of the apartheid system, we too refuse to concede until the total dismantling of Israel's settler colonial project, the statement concluded. The 3-day conference, which began on Friday at the Sandton Convention Center in Johannesburg, attracted international speakers, including Declan Carney, the chairperson of Sinn Féin, the Irish Republican and Democratic Socialist Political Party, and Mustafa Barghouti, a Palestinian human rights activist and politician. Will Israel's war on Gaza sway South Africa's election? Cape Town, South Africa. We cannot allow supporters of baby killers to talk to us, a furious resident of Surrey Estate in Cape Town shouted as he heckled the speaker at the podium. The man was one of hundreds of residents of the mostly Muslim suburb who had gathered for a pre-election panel discussion early in May, where representatives from 10 political parties sought to lobby support. When Riyad Davids, the representative for the Democratic Alliance, DA, South Africa's liberal, centrist main opposition party that is considered a steadfast supporter of Israel, took to the podium to make his pitch to residents, he was booed. The audience shouted and jeered, preventing him from delivering his message and seeking to force him off the stage. The South African government's support for Palestine has become a common theme in debates leading up to the May 29 general elections, and expressions of solidarity with the people of Gaza have featured during the campaigns of various political parties. If you're just joining us, here's a recap of the latest developments. Israeli newspaper Haaretz has reported that Shin Bet chief Ronan Bar has said the intelligence agency is conducting an in-depth investigation into its role in the Hamas-led attack on October 7. Protests against Netanyahu and his ministers have taken place at Israeli military ceremonies during a Memorial Day commemoration. Gaza's health ministry warns that the Enclave's health system could collapse within hours if more fuel is not provided to hospitals. The Israeli army announced at least 50 of its soldiers had been wounded in operations in the past 24 hours as Israel expands its attacks in the besieged enclave. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.